Good evening, people. Welcome to a match of Dota 2. This is GosuLeague Season 3. No. Seriously, this is like the fourth time we load in, because we had a lot of remakes, hi people in the VOD. And I said it right for a lot of times, and now the actual time that we actually load in, I say it wrong. So this is GosuLeague Season 4, Division 1, game number 2 between NEXT.kz and GamersLeague. It is gonna be GamersLeague that is one game up in this old pick version, and it's NEXT.kz that is supposed to win in order to still get a point if they want that point, which they of course do. This is the first game for both of these teams because it's play day 1 for Season 4. And well, as you can see, the draft was already done because we had like a couple of remakes, as I just said. But right now everything is sorted. This is the one that we're going to stick with, and this is the one that we're going to continue being with. And this is also the one where we see GamersLeague with a lineup with a Dazzle, who's going to be played by Miracle. We see Fails playing the carry once more, this time on an anti-mage. We see Quicks on the puck. Shui is going to be playing the Venomancer, and last to close the lineup is going to be JOD Curve. And he will be playing the Nature's Prophet. And the reason they picked up a Dazzle is because of this guy. It is because of PGG, who is playing the Tiny for NEXT.kz. And of course, with the combination of Tiny, you want to be able to throw it at that shallow grave just to make sure that your target doesn't die and can blink away easily. And I say blink because, of course, that's going to be something to save the anti-mage with. We're going to see also the Wisp combined with that. He's going to be played by Equal. I'm going to stick around here because there's already a Diabord up here. A Trant here as well, trying to juke away trying to juke away PGG, and there's people hiding behind the corner. As soon as there's a Gale, as soon as he comes close, I mean, it's obvious that he's trying to lure him, and he tries. There we go. But PGG looking to be safe, unless he's gonna go walk that way, which he doesn't. For now. For now. And now he sees Puck moving away there. Yeah. As soon as this strategy thing in the jungle is over, I'm gonna move over the rest of the players to see who's playing what for NEXT.kz up on the Radiant side. But right now we still see they still want to go for it, and they know that he's there as well. Here they come. Look at them hide. They're gonna find him. Where's the Gale? Come on, Gale. No Gale. Right clicks are there. There's the Gale. Lands on 2. Avalanche as well. Venomancer now has to back off. Done his job. Done his duty. Tether up on there. This might be a first blood for either side. Actually, it's gonna be Fields that's going to try to get PGG here with the right clicks going off. She is still trying to get away from that Wisp, but Wisp actually loses his tether partner, finds a new one in the creep. But Tiny was first blood and Anti-Mage picks it up. And it again fails with that first blood pickup. I think this is the second time that we see that today of him in the games that we have seen him play today. Not only for the team that he's in, but also for the team that he stood in earlier for today, for Dare. But yeah, that was indeed first blood, and let's jump ourselves over to the rest of the lanes because we have an Enigma played by Ronin, who is a semi-stand-in. He was a former player of NEXT.kz. He might be back now, but there's no official statement just yet, as far as I'm aware. So that will be a player for NEXT.kz for this game. We have Mantis up on the Rubik. He'll be in the mid. He'll be facing the puck. Now we have got the top lane. It's going to be a Nature's Prophet up against the Tidehunter, who carries a pirate flag. And Venomancer just found Enigma in the jungle. I mean, this is an aggressive trial lane. There is a Dazzle as well as an Anti-Mage, and a Dazzle already picked the Shallow Grave as well as a Sweep. So more defensive than aggressive for now, but still very useful. And able to help out the rest with his team. Actually, the heal can be very aggressive if you have the Anti-Mage there to stand in melee range to heal. We're going to have to see. Tether goes on PGG. He wants to go for the more Venomancer. There goes the Avalanche. Tether stun. Not there. Gale still hit. There's the heal from the Dazzle. The right clicks go on. They want to go for equal. One more hit needed. Here comes the Venomancer. He comes back, but it's Anti-Mage that gets the last hit. PGG going to try to do what he can. Going to try to get away, but won't be able to do so. Dazzle picks up that kill. And that was an initiation that came from NEXT.kz, and they were not able to do anything with it. It was GamersLeague that picked up the kill. Kills 2. One going even towards the Anti-Mage that's trying to just peacefully farm here. I'm not offline. For couriers, it is a just 2 donkeys. That is sad. I was expecting something. So no, nothing else but a normal courier. Haste rune up on the Wisp. Was wondering what that sound was, but that was the sound of a haste rune up on the Wisp. Sound of joy, I guess, from a hero that can't really talk. Let's see where she's gonna go. Maybe mid lane. Maybe you're gonna try to dive this one because Quicks is quite low, but he picks up a tangle as well as a bottle charge. Now he sees Equal there as well. So it was phase shift. There he goes. Gets popped out. Tower doing some damage on Equal with the haste rune. Should be fine. Eats a tango still though. That was actually his last tango. And he's gonna go back towards that bottom lane with Dazzle rotating somewhere, but I think they saw him move there. A ward being placed just in case. Of course, the Dire doesn't have any vision on the river, but do have vision in the jungle, in a Radiant jungle. Very aggressive ward there as well. As well, this combination, it is a strong combination. We've seen it before, but it looks like NEXT.kz is trying to force out the strong part of it, because of course the strong thing is when Tiny is level 7 or 8/9, when Wisp is level 6 and they can jump on people. But right now they're just being a bit forced with it, and they should just be trying to get levels without trying to really go for kills that they think are easy. But then there's a Dazzle Shallow Grave and you won't be able to get anybody. So they're gonna see how that's gonna go, if they're gonna be settled with just getting experience, because last hits they're not gonna get anytime soon. It is that simple. Oopsie, we see the Enigma still happily farming the jungle, picked up his soul ring right now. And we have Mantis, he is on 20 for 7, so doing a good job versus the Puck, who is on 12 for 0. So Mantis definitely winning this middle lane. He needs to though, because the bottom lane is definitely not one. And we have Puck in a bit of trouble right now, because here comes Wisp as well as Tiny. Might be some trouble. There is a regen rune here as well. Pause is unpaused, and that was actually a spectator pausing the game, by the way. That is how it can happen, and that is just slightly bad. Toss, incoming, hello Mantis, telekinesis, Dazzle, stuns up, the Anti-Mage, Shallow Graves himself should be fine there. He's gonna try to do what he can, but right now it's lays out a heal, but he's still gonna go down. Ruby picking it up, Malphite up on the Anti-Mage, should be able to blink away still though. His Venomouse as well as Anti-Mage is gonna be on the run and should be fine there. But that is one kill up on the Dazzle. And that was a Shallow Grave. That was perhaps slightly early, but there's a little burst damage coming off from NEXT.kz, or there was, because there were 4 heroes there. Not a real surprise, but 4 versus 3 with the Dazzle going down. And Anti-Mage able to blink away, and Venomouse just far enough back to stay alive for that one. And Mantis, of course, leaving the lane for that one. Didn't get the rune as an empty bottle, so we'll have to have a donkey bring the bottle back, and therefore he is now walking his way. And I say walking because the Radiant jungle, the Radiant courier is still walking. The Dire one is already flying, and it is gonna be Ronin, who might still try to do something here. Shallow Grave almost off cooldown. And we'll be able to save life once more. There on the top lane, Stalkat, he's level 6, he's 16 for 1. The Ravages might be incoming with an Age Prophet, not level 6 just yet. And it's, now he is, and he's 15 for 12, but of course, like we just saw, he took down some jungle creeps as well, so would say it's slightly in favor of for that Tidehunter. Age Prophet ultimate going through instantly as soon as he can, and TPs towards the bottom lane, locks down a Wisp, Phils blinks in, gets stunned by the Tether first, but still gets the kill, with Dazzle getting the last hit, come back, or at least PGG is gonna die here first, and that was a kill for the Anti-Mage. That was a kill for Failed, and that was a nice use of the ultimate, as well as, of course, the TP in from Age Prophet, who couldn't do anything top lane anyway versus the Tidehunter, or at least not that much anyway. Not getting a kill for now. And TP back in from the Tiny. Tiny's still fairly low level though. He's level 3. He's up against people that are way higher level. Avalanche though still landing on fields. Gale still hitting. Heal going through from the Dazzle, and it is PGG. Still tosses. Gets a couple stuns out there, but is still gonna go down. Malphite up on field. Should be able to blink away if he feels trouble. But right now, he's not feeling trouble. He's smelling blood. He wants to go for Enigma. Will he be able to do so? I think he will be. Enigma does not have boots. Now he gets extra fast. Spears landing on the Anti-Mage. Should be able to blink away. And is gonna do so. With still some damage being done by Equal, trying to throw some damage with the Spirits up on Miracle here, with Mantis helping out now as well. He got no mana, he stole his spaceship, by the way. Well, stole spaceship from the Puck. Double damage room doing a lot of damage. It is Mantis that picks up the Dazzle. Anti-Mage was still able to pick up the Wisp, by the way, and now he goes down. Fade Bolt, that was overextension. Shouldn't have been there. And he wasn't able to get saved by Quicks nor by Tree. So that was 2 kills going the way of GamersLeague, and they managed to pick up the Enigma, as well as a Tiny, of course, as well as the Wisp. So in theory it was in favor for them number-wise, but I don't think that letting your carry die, it was kind of overextension. Of course he already has 5 kills, so he's not too sad about dying. That's the risk of the job, I guess. But definitely not really, it shouldn't have happened. Basically that. It should not have happened. The PGG, like I said, he's still level 3. He's up versus a level 5 Anti-Mage. And, well, a level 4 Dazzle, so he's definitely out-leveled here. He already died 4 times. Out of the 7 kills that Team GL or GamersLeague has, it is 4 times a kill upon the Tiny, 3 times on the Wisp. The bottom lane is the only lane that has died so far, and that is going to be very risky for the top and the middle lane, or at least for GamersLeague it is, because that Mantis on his Rubik as well as the Tidehunter could still do a lot of damage, as well as the Enigma of course as well. Oh, I thought Enigma died there. I guess he didn't. My bad. My bad. Ooh, wow. Here comes the Tide and the Wisp and the Anti-Mage. Can he blink away in time? Should be able to do so. There is a Ravage up on Stelka though if he wants to use it. Spirits missed him. Now there he gets hit by it and he blinks away again, and this time he went in further into the jungle. Should be able to TP out if he wants to, or just gonna wait until they go away. Push is gonna come in. 5 heroes from NEXT.kz on the bottom lane. Still have the Ravage and they want to push down the tower. They have Ravage. They don't have Black Hole. They have level 4 on the Enigma. And Feather is there, level 4 for the Tiny now as well, as they will try to push it down this tower. Even though I have to say, apart from the Enigma, they don't really have that much pushing power, so they have to really wait for those creeps. Can't really do that much by themselves. Gush lands on the puck, not able to dodge that one in time. Didn't see it coming. 4 heroes here of GamersLeague, and of course the Anti-Mage is still close by. He's gonna continue farming elsewhere, probably. Spirit still hitting. We have Tidehunter getting a poison on him, but that's still level 1, I believe, so not stunning him. Spirit's giving vision, seeing if someone's gonna come in. And we have a level 3 Wisp by the way, so no relocate just yet. But they still have that Ravage and they still want to use it. They still want to push down Venomancer wards, stopping from happening though. Level 3 Venomancer wards, definitely not bad. And it's the supports that are definitely a lot higher level than the Radiant team is. I mean, if you look at the experience graph, it's actually it's not that much for 10 minutes into the game. But considering there is a jungle hero up on NEXT.kz and no real jungle hero up on GamersLeague, oh wait a second, Tidehunter in some trouble right here, got hit by the Gil, or got slowed still. There's the Gil, yes, and there's the Ravage as well. Wisp incoming now as the Fate Bolt goes through. Quick's in a lot of trouble, will get picked up. Rubik picking up the kill. That was 1 for 1 so far. Tower still hitting some on Dazzle, will be able to heal his teammates as well as Shallow Grave should it be needed. Lands a, oh! And that is the Dazzle picking up the kill. There's a Shadow Poison there. I mean, Wisp going down, Anti-Mage picking up that kill, and that is the fight turned around right there. Fields jumping into the party. Tier 1 tower gonna drop. That's the second Tier 1 tower that drops in the game, because the Tier 1 tower top on the side of NEXT.kz already dropped as well. And GamersLeague looking very strong. And I mean, in theory, they have a late game setup with that Anti-Mage there, but NEXT.kz, they have a mid-game lineup, but they can't really do anything just yet. I mean, they've died too much. They've given a lot of experience in gold towards GamersLeague right now, and they are just getting slightly behind, and that's not something that you really want to have. And you want to have that Wisp at level 6, you want to have the Tiny at level 8/9. Gush still lands on field, he will be able to blink away though, he's fine with that. There's the poison and the Gale. Stelka gonna be slowed down so much. Wisp helping out. It's actually level 2 poison right now. Got stunned slightly for that. And Stelka taking a lot of damage. Fails as well though. There's the heal from the Dazzle helping out. And Stelka is still alive. Surprisingly on 42 HP. Fails is gonna be able to back out. Blinking away from that one. And that is indeed level 3 poison touch. And they want to go for something. It's gonna be Ishprov that's gonna TP out of that one. Or is he? Yes he is. I was gonna say. Invisibility. And they should all be fine. I say all be fine, but in the meantime, Enigma's kind of locked in place right now. As in, Puck is around there on that side, Fails is on the other side. We still have Puck taking a lot of damage there. Lances Dreamcoil tosses in there though, but not doing enough damage. The NEXT.kz not able to pick up a kill anymore. And we still have Anti-Mage trying to do something here. He's able to blink away, but the blink afterwards from Mantis, because Mantis is level 6 right now. Fields has to blink away right now, but gets some Elephant. Now he can blink. Blinks towards the other side of the tower, but blink afterwards from Mantis. Still can land a Fate, but there's the heal from Dazzle. Still has a Shallow Grave if he wants to, though. But it is Mantis that's actually giving up, or at least knowing that Dazzle would be there to save him, so not finding it worthy anymore. And Anti-Mage is gonna be fine. Gonna have to back to base though. He's building towards his Battle Fury, of course, because he doesn't really well, he gets enough gold for it. Wants to farm even faster. I don't blame him for it. At some point he's gonna have to take on a Tiny that's a lot more powerful than what he is now. Tiny who's died 5 times in the game, got 1 assist of the 4 kills that have been done so far. And of the 11 kills he has 5. Actually, 5 deaths, 11 kills on GamersLeague, 5 deaths on Tiny. Not really something you really want to be happy about. Anti-Mage TP to the top lane, gonna continue farming there. It was the Tide Hunter that was there as well. Tide Hunter is now level 8. And we have Wisp TPing in here. Who did he bring? He brings Mantis. There is the Venomancer ulti though, and it's gonna be the Venomancer's gonna be able to stay alive because they TP'd into the middle of everybody. Poison touch on Mantis, no Thatcher, and Nair, well, I was gonna say, otherwise it would be dead in the meantime. Ooh, yeah, he's gonna be fine. The Thatcher was just there in time for Mantis to TP out of there together with that Wisp, otherwise Mantis would have definitely dropped. Bit of an odd place to TP in here, or at least I didn't have enough vision to see that there were so many people of GamersLeague standing around there. And being there to help. In the meantime, who's that? Oh, Quicks. Face shifting next to the tower. Has his orb on cooldown, gonna get harassed by the tower. Fate Bolt, and that's actually a kill! Overextension. Anti-Mage! Farming towers is the game. It's gonna be tier 2 tower. And it's gonna be defended by as well as Tiny as Enigma, but he just blinks away and he doesn't care. In the meantime, bottom lane is gonna be equal. Getting slowed down by a Gale. We have Mantis blinking forward. Fateful there as well. There's a Shallow Grave, however, should be a heal still incoming as well. If he wants to. And Shui actually backs off, is gonna be fine. And the overcharge giving Mantis some extra attack speed and stuff to be able to clear out this creep wave fairly fast, because otherwise this tier 2 tower will get pressured. Because this is Nature's Prophet with a lot of Trayons here. And it might actually still be enough. Of course the spears are doing some damage, giving some gold to Mantis there as well with this Fate Bolt. Denying your own Trayons, that's the way to go. And Venomancer is actually gonna walk all the way back because he didn't have a TP. He doesn't have mana. Well, he has a TP in his stash, I guess. That's a long road to walk back home. See the gold graph, 7,500 gold in favor of GamersLeague. Experience graph not as far ahead, but still ahead, 2,500 for GamersLeague in favor of that one. Fails continues to farm, and there's the pause. It is Tiny that puts on the pause this time, not a spectator. So lucky times for us, and it will give me a chance to drink some more because I'm still thirsty. Okay, yeah, I made weird sounds. I know that. I'm sorry. So it happens when you also swallow air if you want to drink too much at the same time. I'm gonna put up the net worth, by the way, because right now. Net worth means a lot more than anything else. Last hitting is a bit over, and it's towers that make the changes as well as in tower gold, as well as the who done the kills. And there PGG connects back in. Still they need a mint though to get back up on their feet. There is a go coming off from the Dire team. NEXT.kz not just ready just yet. Yeah, the Hand of Might is being purchased by the Nature Prophet, who's seemingly going towards the Necronomicon. More pushing power coming from GamersLeague. Dazzle building towards the mechanism, more heals for him, and Puck, he's got a Blink Dagger, he is super mobile. Of course we've all seen Pucks with Blink Daggers and Force Staffs, just to be able to be uncatchable. At the same time, the same thing goes for the Rubik though. I mean, he can steal the Blink from the Anti-Mage, he can pick up a Blink Dagger himself as well as a Force Staff, and there's really no way that you should be able to catch him then.
Haste.
Tide Hunter, 1400 gold. He probably wants to go for a Blink Dagger as well. He has a long way to go though, especially if he's gonna get harassed here. Here comes Tiny as well as probably, yeah, there is PGG as well. Here comes a Puck. Dream Coil lands on them. They cannot chase anything. Dazzle will be fine. As well as TP out. The Avalanche misses! The Avalanche missed, but he still was not able to go for it. The toss was there, I guess, to stop it from happening. And Puck was not able to stop that from happening. Meantime, top lane. Anti-Mage, Telekinesis, there could be no Ravage, no mana just yet. He has mana boost though, but Field's already blinked out. Tier 2 tower getting pressured though. Nature's Prophet was helping out with that one. And GamersLeague, they're just not giving up the pressure that they're putting on this right now. Continuously going for these towers, making sure that the split push ability that comes from the Nature's Prophet as well as from the Anti-Mage is used like 100%. And Puck on the other side. The blink is on there. Wisp wants to go for that. 26 seconds for relocate, but they're just gonna go in head first. With Mantis going first, he has a blink from the anti-base, blinks in. Tether gets broken though, no stun from that one. Telekinesis is already there. There's no mana up on the Puck though, he cannot do anything and he goes down. Wisp picking up the last hit with his spirits. That was the sound of Wisp being happy that he got a kill, by the way. In case you were wondering why I was quiet there, but we were listening to the Wisp. Wisp has his teleport, relocate off cooldown again. So curious to see where he's gonna go for it. I mean, top lane is not really a place that he wants to be right now. There's 3 heroes there of GamersLeague. Mid lane, maybe he wants to help out there. Of course, there's PGG trying to take on Anti-Mage right there. Here comes the Tether. No relocate, no avalanche as well. Blink away. Lightning fingers coming up from fields, making sure he's not there anymore. Now they can relocate though. Want to go maybe towards the back of these 3 heroes. There's a blink on. They want to go for the Venomancer, but they back off. Ready TP and from Mantis as well. Blinks in. Telekinesis up on the Nature Prophet is gonna not be able to stun the Venomancer. He's already gone. Miracle gonna be putting up a grave up on himself, but I don't think it will be enough. There's the heal as well, but he will still die. Gush landing on the Nature's Prophet who goes down into the Rubik, and it's Sweet that's gonna be trying to get away from this one. He's gonna try to TP out of that one. Should be no teleporter. Yeah. Well, both as well, telekinesis as well as the avalanche. So that's 3 for 0, and they do not get this tower either. And they didn't even use the relocate for that one. So good kill, and that is that. I do believe that we can only owe that to the Anti-Mage, as in the blink from Rubik that he got from the Anti-Mage. Without that, he wouldn't have had that initiation. That initiation is just so important. There he goes again. Telekinesis, failed, Ravage. He's gonna get sent home, or at least it would look like that, but it wasn't able to do so. There's not even a gen. What am I saying? It's gonna be 10 that picks up the kill. Quicks is gonna be able to get out from that one though. Mantis, extra speed for him. Is there gonna be a relocate? Oh, that was already relocate, and he was gonna go towards the top lane. Gonna go back. But that was an Anti-Mage going down. That is NEXT.kz getting the strength of their lineup. I mean, they had a tough time at the start, and we knew that. I mean, we knew that the NEXT.kz, I mean, they tried to do already what they're doing now to get those kills, but it was just too early level. But now they have the levels, and now they're able to do the burst damage that they want to do. And they make good use of that one. As we see the gold graph probably dropping slightly back again. Not as much just yet, but it's going to be the experience graph that talks more regarding that. It's now 2k in favor of NEXT.kz, and of course, it is always gonna be that the kills that happen later give more experience than the kills that happen earlier, and the later kills have been done by NEXT.kz, so that is why we see that. And that is why they are so far ahead. Blink dagger up on the tide, by the way, just to demonstrate that. He blinked towards the rune. Regen there as well. He's got his whole mana pool back up. And are they going to try to go for something? Relocate is off cooldown though. On cooldown rather. 4 heroes here of NEXT.kz in this Radiant jungle though. You would think that they were up to something. PGG, the only one that's there, he is on the tiny. On the top lane is gonna counter push this whole wave. Of course, he is level 9, so he can just throw that and get that extra gold, extra experience by himself. He can clear out that entire thing by himself. Of course, there's also a Necronomicon warriors in there, so maybe you should wait until those are down, because of course you don't really want to kill those, because they give you a lot of damage if you kill them off. But he's still gonna be able to pick up these TP in from Venomancer to defend the tier 1 tower, because I mean, Tier 1 tower, yeah, that's because there's still Tier 1 towers in the game. There's still all Tier 1 towers on the side of GamersLeague in the game. Because the pushing power right now is just not as big from NEXT.kz. The Enigma is of course there, and maybe tiny later on if he gets an Aghanim Scepter, he will be there as well. But the pushing power from GamersLeague is just a lot bigger. And the anti-push as well, by the looks of it. With the Puck as well as the Venomancer. And Dazzle should not be underestimated. Healing your own creep wave as well, it's killing off the other one. And Rubik has got no spell right now. He's of course hoping to run into the Anti-Mage. He's gonna find the Nature's Prophet though. Not even trying to steal something. Oh, that was illusion. Did he really just relocate into an illusion? Yeah, I think so. And he's gonna be back soon. He's gonna be back on the jungle. With PGG TPing to the top lane. Gonna continue farming. Needs his farm. Had a bad start. Wants farm. I don't blame him. Necronomicon up by the Nature's Prophet. Well, that took long, but it is actually now level 3, by the way. Never mind. Level 3 Necronomicon by Nature's Prophet. Maybe we want to see some more push right now, and we're gonna see some more push. We have got Ruby going for a 4 staff by the looks of it. Picked up a staff of Artistry. We'll most likely be going for that one. We have Wisp not getting that much farm, so can't really say what really he wants to go for. As he TPs to base to get some more XP. Battle Fury completed up on the Anti-Mage as well as the Power Threat, so we will see him jumping up his farm a lot now that he has that, and he will be on a roll. And this is the part where Anti-Mage gets really dangerous. And I was going over items for the Dire side, so let's see. We already saw Puck's Blink Dagger, and the rest of we already saw Dazzle's mechanism as well. And Mantis or Yasha completed up on the Anti-Mage, so beginning of the Mantis style is there. And let's go over the Radiant for a second. We already saw Ruby building towards his 4 staff, actually hasn't complete right now. We have the Tiny still building towards something. I mean, he probably wants a Blink Dagger of some sort. He has 900 gold only, though it might be more if he gets down this tower. There's 4 heroes, 5 heroes now of NEXT.kz in his middle lane. They have the Ravage, they have everything they want, and they have got the Enigma as well. They've got the Enigma, the Black Hole therefore as well. So Ravage as well as Black Hole. I don't think we have seen a Black Hole yet the entire fight, have we? Have we? I don't think so. I'm hearing... It's very disconcerting to hear the Wisp do stuff, because I'm kind of thinking that they are gonna jump onto places, but... Oh, they dust. They smoke, actually. They're gonna go towards the top lane. Maybe they're gonna find Mantis. Well, Mantis is already there, as in... Well, Mantis is looking for someone. We can't find him, though. He's probably looking for the Anti-Mage. Because that's someone that you want to be killing off. Is their own ward. Roshan being attempted here by the Dire side. Mantis looking like, okay, you know what? Where are these people? Where could they be? Where could they be? Could they possibly be a Roshan? PGG is blinking at Roshan. There's Puck showing himself. Wanting to defend this tier 1 tower. Venomancer Wars there as well. Roshan still being attempted. Almost down. No blink, so that's the Roshan. Anti-Mage picking up. Gil ledges on PGG. Do they want to go in on that one? Minus armor. Avalanche up on Quick, so he's already dead. Ruby picking up the last hit. Venomancer ulti being used. And there's the blink and the Ravage. Thailands are picking up 2. Dazzle as well as Venomancer dropping there. Nature's Prophet on the run for his life. Gonna lock himself inside with Stalkat though. It's gonna go down. Triple kill for Stalkat and failed. He has the Aegis, but he doesn't want to give it away. He can still blink, but he's just gonna run instead. And then give up the tier 1 tower at that, because he is the only one left alive for now. Triple kill for Stalkat up on his Tidehunter. Nice job. And his NEXT.kz just showing like they're not out of this game just yet. And they're gonna be able to get a tier 2 as well if they continue pushing this, and they are. 1800 gold up on the Tiny, who still probably wants a Blink Deck. In the meantime, Anti-Mage is going to do what he can to maybe pressure down the tier 2 bottom. He doesn't have his Mental just yet, and actually he's not even going to risk it. And there's a Wisp coming in there with the Tiny, looking for the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage already gone though, knowing that there were people going to TP out. He had the vision on the middle lane. So was able to know when they come out, and they find the Anti-Mage, sorry, the Enigma, who does now not have enough mana anymore for the Black Hole. Uses his mechanism though. Here comes an Nature's Prophet TPing in. Is there gonna be a Sprout? There could be. There it is, and that's the Mana Void killing it off. Failed to get him the kill. Tidehunter hanging around here as well. And as well as the Tiny, as well as the Wisp, by the way. And we have GamersLeague, all 5 here actually. And Anti-Mage, he just blinks right in there. Poison up on PGG. PGG is already dead. Nature's Prophet picking up the kill. GamersLeague, this could be their opening. This could be their tier 2 tower. They don't have to deal with a Black Hole, nor a Ravage, nor a Tiny. And the only one left that's really frightening right now is the Rubik. Dream Coil hits there, only unequal though, and it's Quicks that is actually got all phase shift. Shallow Grave, heal, kill, ledges on Stalkat, who will be backing off for that. And Quicks is actually gonna be staying alive right now. Tier 2 tower did drop though, but that is what they came for, and GamersLeague is backing out. Signing off. Maybe going towards the bottom tier 2 tower right now. Could be the case. Anti-Mage, he just bought something. I think his Mantis Tower is complete. And it is. So that was a point booster, and that was going to Miracle. Oh, Avalanche, toss. Venomous is still alive. There's Shallow Grave helping out. There's a heal as well. Earncharge still upon there from the Wisp. Wisp was trying to do something. 4 seconds until he's back, but not gonna happen. He's already dead. That's a black hole. Catches 2 only though, and they're gonna Mana Void to get that away. And Enigma dies. It is a Rabbit that still gets used. Picks up the Dazzle. Venomous as well. Double kill again for the Tide. Triple kill again for the Tide. And I do believe that is on the exact same 3 heroes that he had earlier. Stalkat on the run from Fields. This time Quicks is still alive as well, and it is Stalkat that dies. Monster Streak getting interrupted, and Mantis blinks away from that one. Tier 2 tower will drop though. That was 4 down on the side of NEXT.kz, and it was the other way around this time, with Nature's Prophet actually buying back and TPing back towards this bottom lane to help out. And it's GamersLeague that is going to try to go for the tier 4 here, tier 2 rather, tier 3. Wow, numbers today, really. Fatebolt going through, just harassment, trying to see if they can force him out. Fields is getting forced out though, yeah, blinks away. Still have Nature's Prophet gonna lock himself inside. He's probably gonna be able to TP out, should be able to. Even if the trees weren't there, the telekinesis would not have been there because it was still on the second cooldown, second longer than the TP was from the Nature's Prophet. And that is all tier 2 towers down on the side of NEXT.kz, by the way, and there's only 1 tower still down on the side of GamersLeague. With the other tower, I mean, it got pressured, but just didn't get taken down. Just not something that you really want to have.
Warriors of the Wood.
Warriors of the Wood. Looks like they have that as a target, but he's going to be TPing out on the ward of the Radiant side. You see the gold graph. I mean, that last team fight definitely, last team fight I say, but also those towers definitely made the gold graph drop very much in favor of GamersLeague right now. 1300 gold in favor of them. As we see the experience graph at 0, so that is the state of the game. Of course the towers make a lot of difference right now, but the kills are about even, and it feels that way as well in team fights. I mean, previous team fight was taken by GamersLeague, but the fight before that taken by NEXT.kz, so fairly even still, although I do think, yeah, Anti-Mage still has the Aegis as well as 9 for 2. He's got 1200, he's got 213 last hits. Look at that. He is almost doubling that of his teammate, the Nature's Prophet. So it's yeah, it's definitely farming very fast, and this could be, I mean, we've seen it plenty of times before. And that's why a lot of people call him anti-fun. Just for what he's doing right now. He is, I mean, the game is even still, yeah, and it will be that for another 5 minutes maybe 10. But when Anti-Mage gets really big, there's really not that much that he that can stop it. He's building towards a heart, already got his Reaver up. And when he has his heart, as well as an Aegis, he is just going to be so hard to kill. And it will be GamersLeague that, on paper, should be taking the win. There's the recipe for the heart. Is the donkey already having the other one then? No. Still needs the booster. Avalanche, I heard Avalanche, just kill creeps, okay. He doesn't have mana boots. So normally you see mana boots up on a tiny just to be able to do his combination over and over again, but he's actually having his power threat set to intellect. I mean, on mana wise, it's not that much difference. It's just the use effect of the mana boots that are normally a bit more in favor upon that tiny. But for now, he's playing a defensive role, as he's gonna defend this tier 3 tower top. And tier 1 tower bottom is getting defended as well by the 3 heroes right here. The Mantis stole the Nature's Call. He's got his own Treants now. Ooh, more pushing power for NEXT.kz. Oh, they see Sheever walking around here. They have a ward up there. This might be bad news for him. At the same time, there's going to be a lot of support there. Nature's Prophet also TPing in. And NEXT.kz, they're just backing off. Wise. Anti-Mage, the only one that's not there. Has now got the gold. And will buy it, and will be picking up his heart.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And the blinks go off from the tiny. They know where everybody is. Here they go. They blink in. They go for the Venomancer. Spirit's helping out as well. There's Shallow Grave. Will be enough? I don't think so. He's going to try to juke them though. He's going to try to delay them from taking on the rest of his team. Wisp gets the last hit on the Venomancer, but the rest of the team did get enough time to back off from that one. And the Wisp is actually gonna go towards the top lane where they stop the pushing from happening here. Some damage being done though, that's the power of the split push for the anti-mage. And they should be back here shortly, but nobody's left there as the rest of the team from GamersLeague has already moved back to the middle lane. And it's gonna be Mantis, who has 4,200 gold. Just thought I would point that out. 4,200 gold, 44, my mistake. Wonder what he's gonna go for with that, because of course, I mean, there are a lot of options right now. I would think personally that something to deal with an anti-mage would be the best. In the meantime, Avalanche, Malefice up on Fails, but he can just blink away from that one. There's a 4-star forward though. Is there gonna be a blink steal? No. No. Was of course his aim. But not able to get it. He did not steal anything, so does not have any extra spell right now. Avalanche, toss. Just on illusions though. Also Kuras up on the Tidehunter. Ooh, slight lag. Slight lag. Why do I have lag? I hope this is just in the game and not just me. No, everything seems fine once more. Tidehunter has his Ravage up once more, so we could see maybe NEXT.kz trying to do something. Because if they're gonna wait until GamersLeague comes to their base, it will be waiting. Oh, this is annoying. I'm gonna see if I can try the source of this lag. Wait a second. Wait a second. It's gonna be sweet. Shellowgrave is already up on there, but he is still being kept alive by the Dazzle. And he is probably still gonna die. Oh, Ward locks him out. And PGG cannot reach him. He still wants it though. Clears off. And clears off the... Look at those creeps. They're just making sure that Mantis gets away. Sorry, it was Venomancer and Dazzle that died there. With Tiny just really, really badly wanted that Dazzle. Kinda got lost for words in that fight, if I can call it. In the meantime, this distraction makes sure the tier 3 tower top went down. That's a split push that I was talking about. Telekinesis up on the anti-mage. Gale goes out, but the... Yeah, that's the seal of the blink. But the blink was already there. Blink from the Mantis as well. Mantis trying to get burn some mana by Fields here. Dream Coil on there as well. Here comes PGG though, gonna do what he can. Lands a toss up on Fields. Is there gonna be more? Doesn't have the cooldown just yet. Fields gonna try to blink after Mantis, who blinks away again. We have Tidehunter coming in the mix. He does have a Ravage if he wants to. Lands a Gush. Blink away. Fails. Will there be people blinking after him? That's the question. No, it looks like he's gonna be back out alive by himself. And that was just the power of the anti-mage. I mean, he is so tanky. It is amazing so tanky he is. Well, we've seen him before. Maybe he's not amazing, but he had 3 to 4 heroes bashing on him. Of course, Puck was there to help him out at one point, but Puck actually backed off. But anti-mage just juking them around, blinking away, blinking after them, doing what he can, still harassing them as well, and then able to get away alive. Yeah, this is just that's just the anti-mage for you. And it looks like my lag is actually over, so all fine. And it's gonna be Roshan once more. Anti-mage picked up a basher. No, he's going all in. No buyback money. If he dies, that's it. Smoke up. Tidehunter does have blink, does have Ravage. He's gonna try to find people. There's the lock in from the Sprout, but they're just gonna go for Roshan instead. The ward was there for the dire side though. Even though the dust was there goes the Gale. Didn't hit on anybody. There's the poison touch. That hits. Sprout once again. Clearing out some, making some trades, seeing who's there. Scouting out the area. And now there's lag once more. Wow, this is really annoying. There's the Dream Coil. It's going to be Enigma that's already getting picked up before he can do his Black Hole. It's going to be Equal that dies as well as a Ravage being used on the backside to Ravage on Miracle as well as on the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage though blinks back inside the fight. Stalcat is going to get killed off by the Mana Void here as Mantis is trying to get away with his life, but probably will die. And this is the only one left alive. It is PGG and it's going to be on the Tiny. Will he be able to back out though? Lance of Toss going to do what he can, but he still drops. And I am sorry for the lag that I was experiencing, as I'm sure that you are experiencing it too. But I'm not sure why that is actually happening. I will try to get rid of it, however, nonetheless. Well, maybe it's over now. Looks to be. Don't know what I did. We'll see if there's a next team fight though. In the meantime, all 5 heroes still dead on the side of NEXT.kz. So GamersLeague will be yeah, taking down towers, taking down barracks. And I just got told that apparently Steam is down, or Steam is back up. Maybe that's Steam back up like my game, perhaps? I don't know. And that's the barracks. Wisp is doing what he can, but he can't really do that much. Enigma has his BKB, but he can't really walk in there because everybody will know what he will do. He needs to get a blink before he can do something else. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet was able to kill off the barracks on the top lane. And Tier 3 tower bottom is going to get harassed now as well. Malefist up on anti-mage steel.
Radiant's top barracks are under. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
There goes the tower. Blink in. There's no Ravage this time though, but he wants to go for Phil's. Phil's blinks away. Spirit's still doing some damage. But this is the only barracks that are left. And they're getting taken down still, slowly but steadily. And GamersLeague, they're sticking around. I mean, if you look at the HP and stuff, it's still so very high. The only thing that's low is the mana upon these people. But again, Nature's Prophet can just TP out and TP back in very fast. Anti-Mage doesn't really need that much mana, to be fair. He's got 2,900 gold, by the way. And it looks like Tidehunter wants to do something here too. 30 seconds before his Ravage is back up. And there's a Blink Dagger up on the Enigma. There's the Avalanche. Toss. Venomancer, Shallow Grave, still alive for now. Quick, still alive for now as well, but I don't think it's going to be lasting that much longer. Patient helps out, and he's actually out safe. He's fine. Venomancer, going to try to hide in the same spot that he was earlier. It's going to be Dazzle that gets picked off already, and now Venomancer will die as well to the Wisp, because Wisp is a range hero, but Wisp will still die to the Nature's Prophet. In the meantime, these barracks, Anti-Mage, made sure that his illusions picked off the barracks from the side. Gonna take an avalanche. Telekinesis was already done, but he's just not dropping low at all. He wants to go for Stalcat. And there's now Mega Creeps on the side of GamersLeague. And Quick's Phase Shift, still alive. Is he going to be able to blink in time? Anchor Smash, no. Tidehunter picks up the kill. Avalanche, Toss, Phil, still alive. Midnight Pulse helping out as well. That was a Black Hole, catches only Creeps. And it is going to be Mantis that turns Phil into a chicken. And he indeed managed to buy something that was able to take care of the Anti-Mage. But it's not going to help in time anymore. There's the Mana Void killing off Mantis. And his Stalcat is going to be on the run here too. And he's going to be dying as well. Fails doing what he can. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore. Well, that's something that we missed. But, I mean, it is in favor of GamersLeague with the Mega Creep. There's nothing really that NEXT.kz can still do. And it is Nature's Prophet that still takes a fall. And PGG trying to still do something. What does the courier have? He has a relic. He has a Abyssal Blade. There he goes. Lands it instantly on Equal, who's already dead right now. As Tiny is on the run. Tiny really doesn't have that much, by the way. It's going to be Malefist still, and a Toss as well. But there is Tiny getting turned into a chicken. Piglet, rather. Because that's the item that's up on the Nature's Prophet. The side of Vice. Enigma is going to be taken down here as well. Just a couple more hits needed. Maybe even one. Anti-Mage, Wicked Sick, wants to go for him as well. Nice toss out. As PGG so far getting still alive but failed. He's just standing here. He's even going to die. Actually, oh, he's just staying alive. GG, well played, comes out. And that means that there's 2 points going the way of GamersLeague. And 0 for NEXT.kz in their first match for Season 4 of Division 1 of GosuLeague. My name is Sheever. I am a GosuGamers caster. You can check out GosuGamers.net for all your esports information, not just about Dota 2, but also other games. You can, well, if you want to support me, you can subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming. Definitely go do so. And, well, I believe this was the last game, but I'm not sure how the rest of the games today went, so I will find out more. Stay tuned if you want to know that, and otherwise have a good night, and see you later.